comfort you soon. Please, my family, let me come home. You see? They're here! The gods are... I did...
This is not what I expected.
Camouflage. Ah!
There is something there. And whatever is making that noise must be 2 or 3 times the size of a man.
Quickly, use the disc. Open the door. They're expecting us.
Whatever is inside, I'm ready.
My brothers and sisters! Eternity! The house of the gods! Creators of the universe! Outstretch your mighty hands and raise me to the heavens!
He does not look happy. Let's see if I can cheer him up. This was the handsomest one in the family. bigger they are, the more I have to stop them. Off we go now. Let's go.
What in the God's name? Watch where you're going!
Hela.
Can't stand a chance against me.
Come on. Let's go. Another misstep. Let's go. Move. Onward. Ella. Yeah. Hop, hop. Let's go. Hop.
By Zeus! I would have been a goner there if it wasn't for you.
Lucky I came by.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm Epi. Well, Epizilos, but my friends call me Epi. Not that I have friends, necessarily.
I'm Cassandra.
Charm. You have the look of someone used to being out in the world.
You look like you shouldn't be outside on your own. At all.
It can't be helped. I've been overcome with adventure. I have, in my possession, a Mycenaean tablet that leads to a sacred burial site. I'm calling it the Cave of the Oracle.
Good for you.
Mycenaeans were known for their elaborate grave sites, full of precious things.
How precious?
Ancient jewelry, ceremonial swords and daggers, so very precious. If you escort me, I'll show you.
How can I turn down the promise of precious things?
The fates have delivered you onto my path, and thus we travel together.
The fates have been known to have a sense of humor.
Hey, where are you going? Happening upon you, hero, is fortuitous.
Glad to hear it. So, you dig through book roll?
No. Well, yes and no. I dig through dirt, too.
I'll fight you to my last breath! I'll fight you to my last breath!
You were foolish to think you could defeat a true champion of the Odyssey.
The fates have delivered you onto my path, and thus we travel together.
The fates have been no... have a sense of humor.
Happening upon you, hero, is fortuitous.
Glad to hear it. So, you dig through book roll?
This way. No. Well, yes and no. I dig through dirt, too.
That's what farmers do.
I uncover our history. Sometimes, hopefully this time, it will uncover ancient wonders.
I hate to break it to you, but clay pots and dirt aren't that wondrous to most.
I've dedicated my life to it. It's so much more than treasure to be looted.
Is it, though?
It's who we are. Knowing where we come from tells us where we are headed.
You educated people and your riddles.
Some people don't care about the past. They only want to steal something that will make them a few drachmi. Imagine that.
Hard to believe.
My peers are no more than treasure hunters and art dealers.
Well, you did mention precious jewels.
These ruins and relics are notoriously hard to find. I found this one through clever searching and deduction.
Tell me more about it.
Mycenaeans held specific rituals. Some tales speak of objects made by the gods.
Yes, the gods like to play their hand on occasion.
Think of this, Mystios. How would you like to have had the gods help you in battle?
good warrior doesn't need any help from the gods, or anyone else.
True, true. But think of what we might find there.
You think we'll find something with this power?
See? Now are you interested?
I certainly am. The Oracle of Trophonius. I wonder if the cult's working here, too.
What's this?
Stay back.
They seem drawn to this place. I hadn't expected that.
Does this have to do with whatever that name was you said?
The Mycenians? I don't see how they could know. It must be related to Trophonius. I'll observe them and see what I can learn.
Fine. I'll search further inside.
Wait! Take this steely piece. See if there are markings that match it. The worshippers puzzle me. They murmur something. I can't make it out.
Not much of a burial site. Mules are buried in higher places of honor. The steely piece looks like it can be placed. This is unexpected. Won't budge. Something's in the way. elaborate than I thought. This is more like it. Let's see what we have. Something's blocking this. Won't budge. This statue depicts a warrior. The markings match Epi's stone. Epi will want to see all of this. We're in the right place. Unfortunately, my friend, it's been looted. All I found was this armor.
That is highly significant. The Mycenaeans were a warrior culture, you know. So this must be a warrior's tomb.
Well, it's a decent piece, but where's the rest of it?
That was only one part of the stele. If we can find the others, I can decipher the text.
Maybe that will reveal more armor. The rest of the stele you speak of could be anywhere.
If I can find clues for where to look, are you interested in finding the other stele pieces?
I'll look for the others.
Excellent! Now, I need to see those markings. Let's go inside. I didn't expect the stele keystone to actually be a key.
I wonder what happens when all of them are in place.
Even with only part of the stele, I can start to decipher the writing.
What does it say?
I think that says of the gods.
Really? To think you were someone yelling for help not long ago.
Look at me now.
I think you're going to need all of them, though.
According to this, it seems that the steely pieces have been deliberately separated.
I wonder why they were separated on purpose.
It doesn't matter if we can find them. Will you look for the other steely pieces?
Of course. Where should I look?
According to this, the next steely is... Oh, better you than me. I can't swim. Explore the ruins of Arni.
What's the connection between this tomb and those worshippers?
The writing mentions of the gods. It's not clear which gods, though. Once we decipher more, we should understand the connection.
The armor must belong to the ancient warrior. But why remove it and spread it out across the lands?
Good question. It must have something to do with the text.
So these markings are in ancient language?
Mycenaean. There are languages even older than that, which have been lost. When this died out, sadly, we fell into a dark age.
Time for me to go. spotted here.
Φως.
Τι?
Please.
What seems to be the problem?
There is serious unrest in Kydonia, Misthios. The guards and merchants are at each other's throats.
The guards are here to serve the locals. What's got them riled up?
Taxes. The merchants refuse to pay the increased taxes, and the guards all too gleefully extract them. Their captain, Diocles, is more a bandit than a guard. This unrest is bad for business. I need you to quiet some of the outbursts around Kydonia.
A power-mad captain? Civil unrest? Sounds like serious work.
Which would be seriously rewarded. I have precious gems which I'm sure would appeal to someone such as yourself.
I'd be happy to help.
Good. That you will find the areas of tension around the Agora, the Eastern Market, and the docks. Is there anything else I can tell you?
Should I use any means necessary to end this unrest?
Ever the Misthios, where a blade is the answer to all things. Yes, one way to quell the unrest is to kill everyone involved. But sometimes, simply talking will yield the best results.
If the cause of all this is increased taxes, wouldn't it be easier to lower them?
Don't you know all of the Greek world is at war? War is expensive, and Kydonia needs fleets. She needs armies. We cannot be left defenseless.
You mentioned the guard captain, Diocles. Who is he?
Not a man of the people, Misthios. It's at his encouragement the gods put so much pressure on the merchants.
I've heard everything I need to hear.
Do what you must to bring order, but watch your back. There are people who seek to benefit from this civil unrest. And we're counting on you, Misthios.
What is this?
Justice, Misthios!
That doesn't sound like justice to me.
Why do you care? These are the families of the guards who beat us and harass us. This is what they deserve. These increased taxes are ridiculous. They choke the very life out of us. We must stand. We must fight.
There's no need for violence. We can talk this over.
Talk? They've smashed our wares. They've beaten us.
They have, yes. And maybe they should pay. But this family has done nothing. This child has done nothing. They're innocent.
But a lesson must be learned. We must teach them not to mess with us.
This is not the way.
They paid you off, didn't they? You work for them. Have it your way, Misthios. The woman and her child will not be harmed, but we're not done with you. We have our own scary mercenaries.
They'll be on high alert here.
What's it doing?
You have no right. You can't do this. What Malacca city is this? Where the guards prey on their own people.
It's simple. You avoid your taxes, we take your stuff. Now, step away.
Or what?
Mistios, please. Talk some sense into these idiots. If we aren't allowed to continue doing our business, the economy of Kidonia will fall to ruin.
This does not concern you, Mistios. This is the law of the land. If they give up the goods, all will end well.
Laws are for the weak. People should live freely. These merchants won't pay you a single drachmi.
You will regret this. Kill the Mistios! We have every right if you don't pay your taxes like you're supposed to. Victory!
You are safe now. Those guards won't bother you anymore.
Maybe for today, Mistios. But they'll be back at some point.
Thank the gods. Misthios, I need your help. What's the problem? We've been ravaged by storms and rough seas. Poseidon is angry.
Have you tried making an offering?
A simple offering isn't enough to appease him. We need to perform a ritual, but we can't do it without our ceremonial axe.
There are hundreds of axes around. Just use another.
But the Arkalahori axe was crafted for this very purpose.
To appease the gods?
The gods? Swordfish would have me fed to the sharks before Poseidon could punish me.
Swordfish? Who's that?
He's the one who ordered us to conduct this ritual every month. He runs the fish market. I can't say anymore. No one talks about swordfish and gets away with it, Misthios.
What if I insist?
Then I insist you retrieve the axe for me.
You insist?
No. Politely request. And of course, there'll be plenty of drachmi for your help, Misthios.
Do you know where the axe is?
Bandits took it. There's a cave east of town. If you follow the path along the shoreline, I'm sure you'll find them.
I'll go take a look.
And don't swing it around. It's a delicate, ceremonial axe.
Here we are. Come on. Careful.
Someone trying to get my attention? Huh?
This must be the axe. Doesn't look like it can cut anything. Come on. Έλα.
Τούτου το μορφινό. Παύσεις.
Warrior! Welcome to Pefka, home of the Minotaur, and our world-famous Minotaur tunics. Tunics! Minotaur tunics! One size fits all.
I don't see how one size can fit everyone.
My name's Arsenios. If you want to know how to defeat the Minotaur and become the Greek world's most famous warrior, then this is the tour for you.
You sell it well, kid. Let's go on your tour. You're not worried someone's going to steal your world-famous Minotaur tunics?
Who would? They're tunics for Minotaurs. As you can see from the statues, the Minotaurs are fearsome foe. So don't forget this exclusive tour, thief. He hates being stabbed, particularly with sharp objects. They say... Behold, an exact replica of the Minotaur. Actual Minotaur size may vary.
Where's the rest of him?
Up the hill. Some of the workers lost control moving it into place. It killed two of them. Horns tore them clean apart. Well, not clean apart.
Sounds like even Minotaur statues are deadly.
Oh, they're the deadliest! They say Theseus himself was killed by a Minotaur statue.
I've heard many tales of the Minotaur. They usually make Theseus sound more heroic.
Well, Sparta's not known for its quality education, is it? Next thing you tell me Medusa's real?
Let's just continue the tour.
Hey, in Pevka the hero's always right. This way. I can't believe we missed him. Here's another helpful tip you won't get on any other tour. The Minotaur isn't a morning person. Trust me,
Sure,
I know
like
my
the Minotaur
Minotaurs.
here.
I've been in this business 27 years. Warriors from all over the Aegean come to Pevka to face the mighty Minotaur, hoping to claim his head as the ultimate prize. So far, well, he's killed all of them, but drinking freshly squeezed Minotaur hoof elixir will no doubt give you the oomph you need to triumph.
Where does this Minotaur hoof elixir come from?
The hoof of the Minotaur, obviously. It's right there in the name.
Uh-huh. What does this elixir do besides, give me oomph?
Depends what ails you, friend. Sore throat? Slow healing ones? Itchy bits on parts unmentionable?
Will it cure the regret of taking unnecessary tours?
Yes.
And let me guess, you've got a vial, ready for purchase.
It's just like Pater always said. Never leave home without the ground-up hooves of a mythical creature.
You never know when you'll need some Minotaur hoof elixir.
You've made a wise purchase, my fiscally responsible friend. Now come, there's so much more to see. I'm not saying I'm responsible for breaking the Minotaur statue, but I'm also not saying I'm not responsible. And so concludes our tour.
That's the tour? I didn't learn anything about the Minotaur.
My customers are always satisfied. You can pay my associates on your way out. Please enjoy the rest of your stay here in Pevka.
You're not going to get one drachmi out of me.
No, not one. I'm getting all of it. Get her! Don't damage her. Get a good price for it. Well done, warrior. You've passed the survive the thugs test. Not everyone passes that. You've earned an extra 10% off our world-famous Minotaur tunics. Or, you know what? You've given me a great tour. A tour of friendship, which I will totally pay for. Here, A large drachmi fee for your fantastic friendship tour.
A pleasure doing business with you. One more thing. I'm looking for someone named Melite. A man with influence and an obsession with masks.
Never heard the name. But there's a man in town, Leandros. He knows everyone. I bet he can help you.
Leandros. Sounds like someone worth knowing.
Hey!
Yeah?
What's it like being a Mistios?
Could be worse.
Who among you is afraid? Who am... Ah, a mighty specimen approaches. Are you ready for honor? For glory? For certain death?
I'm ready for 2/3 of that.
Then you seek combat with... the Minotaur!
I can't see any labyrinths or golden balls of string. But if there's a Minotaur to be fought, I'm listening.
Then listen well, my observant friend. If you slay the Minotaur, you would be Theseus reborn! And you'd get to take home the prize of Befka!
Your Minotaur must die.
Sounds like we have another contender! It's time for the trials of the Minotaur! 3 trials.
Did you just say Minotaur pre-trials?
To face the Minotaur, you must first prove yourself worthy by completing 3 heroic trials. We can't let people fresh off the Teremis casually stroll to their deaths. Befka policy.
What do these pre-trials require me to do, exactly?
There's the Trial of Strength, where you fight the greatest warrior in all of Crete. The Trial of Accuracy, which only a keen eye can overcome. And the Trial of Endurance, where you must brave the water.
One of your trials is swimming? That's... This is a scheme to fleece me.
Mystios! That's... How could you even think such a thing? You're a terrible person.
What exactly is the prize of Befka?
Why, it's limitless riches, of course. Warriors defeated by the Minotaur no longer need their drachmi. So we collect their coins into a grand prize that only a champion who kills the beast may claim.
Your grand prize is drachmi looted from the dead?
Mystios, please believe me. Many of the coins go straight to the Lato School for children whose parents were tragically killed by the Minotaur.
I see. How would you react if I said the name Melite?
Melite? Well, no, I've never heard of that. It's a strange name, one I'd remember.
I'll do your trials.
Pre-trials!
I'll do your pre-trials. But then the Minotaur's head is mine.
Fantastic! Don't forget to collect tokens of success from the trial masters to prove your victories.
Ugh, another something here to save us all from Befka's long queues and overpriced Minotaur merchandise.
Ah, may I introduce my wife, Cory? A rare beauty and so loud in front of my new friend.
Please, Leandros, there are more important things than glory.
Not everyone with a sword seeks glory. Family comes before all else.
Exactly, Mystios. That's what I keep telling this cowardly slime in the shape of my husband.
Hey!
It's our daughter,
Your daughter?
Amara. She ran off days ago.
I'm sure she's just fine. Don't worry about Amara. Not when there's a Minotaur to slay. Grrr! Slash! Slash! Big fight! Lots of blood! Think of the fame, Mystios. Think of winning the prize of Befka! Please, trust me, champion. Nothing is what it seems in Befka. Solving one problem may just solve all the others. Go, my legendary friend. The pre-trials of the Minotaur await. Who among you is strong? Then I say, prove yourselves! God face
Here, poorly muscled challenger. You are here to have your feeble frame crushed in my pre-trial of strength, yes?
My feeble frame might be harder to crush than you think.
So brave, pretending you have a chance against a warrior as strong and handsome as me. We may fight for my token, yes. But maybe you would prefer to remain uncrushed and buy my token instead. Yes?
No. We fight.
Are you sure you would not prefer to spend your shiny drachmi?
We fight.
Then let the crushing begin. You should have bought my token, yes? Price. No, you must pay a new price. Death! I will use your bones to pick your other bones from my teeth. What am I feeling? What is this?
The shame of defeat.
This is defeat? Winning is better, yes. The token of strength is yours. Have a wonderful day and please don't hit me again.
I need all of the trial tokens.
This has got to be the best acting job of all time. Anyone got some money?
I warn you, pay to pass this trial, potential champion. The trial of endurance has seen more deaths than all the other trials combined.
Were the others drunk when they jumped?
Actually, yes. Very unprofessional of them. Should you survive the champion's dive, you'll need to retrieve my trial token from a chest in the darkest depths of the water below.
Your token will be mine.
No, please, I urge you. Pay me for my token. The watery dangers you must otherwise face to retrieve it are too great.
Just give me the Malakas token.
Some might say you've paid to skip. Others might call you an honorless coward. But know this. Today, you've invested in not dying. Excellent choice, champion.
I need all of the trial tokens. That must be the man mentioned in the letter about the arena fighting. Meon.
Only the best warriors rest here. Heroes.
They aren't many.
But they're heroes of the arena. Those who earned an honorable death. The others are buried in unmarked holes far from here. Nobody remembers them. when your time comes, do you think you'll be worthy of the title hero, Misthios?
I'll be buried in one of those unmarked holes.
I doubt that. I've heard tales of you, Misthios. Of your triumphs and achievements. They're impressive, if they're true.
That depends on what you've heard.
I've heard a lot. A warrior adventuring across the land. Sometimes they're half beast, or half god, but always an eagle bearer. Tell me, is any of it true?
There is some truth in the stories, but they're mostly fantasy.
Good answer. I don't care if the stories are true. I can see you have it in you. A capacity for greatness. The potential to be a real hero. I am Mayon.
Cassandra.
If you want to truly live Cassandra, to become a hero of the arena, and to win riches beyond your wildest dreams, you'll need to fight in my arena.
Sounds interesting.
Good. Take my boat, and head up the Pefka coast towards the shipwreck and into the mouth of the valley. There, you'll find the entrance to my arena, and Skura, who handles my fighters. If he sees what I see in you, I think he'll have much to be excited about. Go on. Head up the coast towards the shipwrecks to fight in my arena.
Where are they? Why'd I have to get Malaka's boys? Boys! Boys, come home! Mikon! I said stand back! What trouble have they gotten into now? Their mother's going to feed me to that damned Minotaur.
This must be the pre-trial of accuracy.
Hmm? Oh, yes. This is the pre-trial of accurately finding my Malaka's sons.
Your sons? This doesn't sound like a trial.
Have you tried raising sons? It's perhaps the greatest trial of all. Only by completing the world-famous and totally legitimate pre-trial of accurately finding my sons can you proceed and face the Minotaur.
So, if I find your sons and make sure they're safe, you'll give me your trial token?
You'll get my token and my eternal gratitude.
Aren't you supposed to ask if I'll buy the trial token from you?
You want to pay to win? That's, Aren't you a warrior? Where's your honor? Where's your sense of pride and accomplishment?
I'll find your sons. Pull them out of whatever trouble they've stumbled into.
They usually hide in the fields behind me. May I suggest you prepare yourself mentally and physically. This will be your greatest trial yet, brave warrior.
If you need me to find your sons, I'll need to know more about them.
They're little sheets. Wondrous, beautiful, but sheets all the same. They won't listen to me, but perhaps they'll listen to you.
You said your sons are likely in the field, but I'll need more to go on.
They climb on everything. Buildings, towers, the crops, all the crops. They're exactly as tall as my sons, creating the perfect place for them to hide. They never listen when I call for them.
They'll listen to me. Don't worry. I'll make sure your sons come home safe.
You must find all three of them. And hurry. There's only so long my wife will believe they're off praying at the temple.
Found him. There he is. I see him. Go home to your father and do as he says, or I'll tell the Minotaur where you live.
But... I hate you, Mistios! Ouch, my arm! I'm not trapped. You can go away now. Not even in here. Everything you brought was really expensive. So, my father will probably kill you.
I'm sure. Home. Now. I still need to find the Trial Master's other sons.
Help, please! Help me! I'm trapped up here!
You're safe. Go home. And listen to your pater when he calls for you.
Yes, miss. Sorry, miss.
And that's the last of the sons.
My sons! You brought them home!
You were right. They are little shits.
I can't believe they listened to you. Consider the trial of accurately finding my sons complete!
Of all my victories, this is the one I'll be most remembered for. That's all 3 tokens. Better meet Leandros at the Warrior's Rest.
pieces. I never thought I'd be free. Υπερέτυχες, καπέλα. Μακρόθεν, επικίνδυνο εσύ.
Right, Phobos! I have your Malaikes tokens. No more games, no more schemes to rob me of my drachmi. It's time to slay a Minotaur!
Absolutely, Miss Dios. No problem. But first, perhaps you'd like to buy back your exquisite, finely crafted trial tokens? This offer will expire in,
By the gods!
They, make for fantastic gifts.
Strange. But I would like something to remember Pefka by.
And all that's left is facing our star attraction himself, the Minotaur! Are you ready to meet your doom?
The Minotaur's waited for thousands of years. He can wait a little longer.
Welcome to the Warrior's Rest. The last stop before the terrifying Minotaur. This is your final chance to turn and flee, Mystios. And I very, very strongly suggest you do, for none have survived him.
If he's as tough as you say...
Look, a warrior whose bravery may nearly equal our own.
Join us, slightly less than equal warrior.
Tanis was right again. Like always. I bet she can't wait to find... You will...
Time for a ride. Ella. Ella. That must be Skura. Varnavas told me about the arena. I should give it a go.
Do you hear that?
I hear nothing but the ramblings of a sad old man.
Old? Surely you can tell my years from your ears alone?
I've used my eyes as well.
They tell me you could hear the crowds from all the way out here. The thirst never quenched.
Thirst for what?
Combat in the arena, Mistios. Life and death in their purest forms. Love, hate, glory and ruin. All there for the crowds to devour. My name is Skura.
Cassandra, I found a note that mentioned this place. And you. It called for fighters from all over the Greek world.
These walls no longer shake because there are no heroes of the arena left. The crowds don't care about real fighters anymore. They just want blood. But you, Mistios, you could change that. You could make them care. And win riches beyond your wildest dreams, of course. If you were to fight and win.
Perhaps I can make the arena walls shake once again.
Good.
Tell me about the other fighters.
As a new contender, the choice of opponent will be yours. No slaves here. No hapless criminals. Just warriors with a resolve to spill blood for the crowd.
I see.
There are 5 current champions. Each one more bloodthirsty and ruthless than the last. You'll need to defeat each of them if you are to be called hero of the arena.
Tell me more about the arena.
It's been here for decades, but recently it's changed.
As most things do.
True. Fighters today care only about drachmi, not honor. And the crowds now come only to watch one warrior gut another. They're jaded. They want more than just killing. They want cruelty.
I need some time.
Then the crowd waits. The soon-to-be hero of the arena returns.
I need some time.
Then the crowd waits. The soon-to-be hero of the arena returns.
My blades and I are ready.
Choose your opponent.
I'll fight this king of the bandits.
Do you want the best? Do you want the best? Well, here they are.
Here we go.
I will take your life, Mistios!
Do you hear? You must have done well in there.
Did you not see?
I haven't seen a fight from inside the arena in years. But if the crowds are cheering like that, perhaps I have a hero on my hands after all.
It's not the cheering crowds that bring me to the arena. I'm a Misthios, after all.
Yes, but I'm certain you feel something as the crowd chants for you. Skura? Leon?
Ah, Misthios. I knew it as soon as I laid eyes on you. You could be hero of the arena like Skura. If you keep fighting, I foresee a long and profitable career. For both of us. Talk to Skura when you're ready to continue.
Choose your opponent.
I will spear Velos like a wild...
You want the best! I said, do you want the best? Do you want the best?
Your blade, Misthios. The spear. It reminds me of long ago. Of the Persians.
This spear has killed many Persians.
As have I. On the battlefield and in the arena.
You fought in the Persian wars?
I did.
What was that like?
Hard. The Persians were a formidable enemy. They had the numbers. They had warriors from Atoll conquered lands in their armies. It took a united Greek war to turn them back. Anything less would have been total defeat.
A united Greek world. Seems like fantasy now.
Agreed. But coming back from the war was harder than the war itself. Mayon and I found daily life afterwards to be difficult. We had been men filled with life and death purpose. We found that again in the arena.
What was the arena like in your time?
It was a place of honor and heroism. I bathed my blade in blood for years. But that was a different time, and I was a different man.
How exactly did you become a hero of the arena? What did you do?
I survived.
I have to go.
You've done a warrior's job in the arena. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Τι συνέβη μόλις?
Choose your opponent.
Ποιος εμέ περιπέσει? Αδύνατον εστί.
I'll hunt Ivanthi in the arena.
I'm putting you down!
A warrior in the arena doesn't have many privileges, outside those of pleasure, fame, and glory. Tell me, Misthios, do you have anyone close to you? Friends, family, lovers?
I have people in my life. People that are important to me. Do you have that as well?
My daughter's very important to me.
Surely you have friends from your days in the arena.
I did.
What happened to them?
I'm hero of the arena. The #1 champion. I've killed them all in honorable combat. The rest down the coast from here.
What about your family? Your daughter?
My beloved Anea. The first time I held her in my hands, I knew I'd never be able to kill again. She's the reason I stopped fighting,
even if I can't disentangle myself from the arena entirely.
How long ago was that?
Years ago. Many years ago.
I won't push any further. But come see me fight.
I envy you, Misthios. You have everything to gain. Don't let it slip away.
εξαπολώμενε τη δύση τυρά, ανασβήστεση των ηλαίων. Πώς γάρεξι και το κεφερισί ναυτική αποκλεισμή, επιλήλθε αμέσως διακηρύνης έχουμε ναυτοποιούς και καμίνους. Πρίαστες πορκίτας άρτους ήτινες εσύ ανεπίκλητοι τη Διονύσο τραπέζι και πλακούντας, όντινον ουδέποτε εγεύσαστε. Ονίσαστε άρτους νίκατε προς χάρη των προσφυλών ή προς χάρη της ίση κτήτος. Ή ζήτε ομού. Πόδας βαμβακεράς εξ Αιγύπτου και οθόνας αρίστας. Έχουμε ράπκας αριστοτεχνίτας. Όπισθεν του πολιτηρίου ευρύσις την μάντραν μετά της ύλης. Ενταφή ευρύσις γρυφίνης και ύλην εξ Θεσσαλίας και Μακεδονίας. Εις περολίγη την εσκάπηλη έφουσιν άδειαν. Αλλά όμως ήλθες εις των τέλειων τόπων. Ναι, η ύλη Ελλάδης η Κρήτε προσκόπας αξιολόγων νέων έντα επιθύματος εξαιρέτου. Σκοπής οικοδομηνικίας μία φύσης καιρών. Πόδας βαμβακεράς εξ Αιγύπτου και οθόνας αρίστας. Έχουμε ράπκας αριστοτεχνίτας. Το ηχθιοπολίον εστί ημέτερον. Αναγκαίων τάραχος και λευκόφρουν πάλι. Ακυπησίους, δίνους, σκόμβρους και τρίγλας εξ ευξήνου πόντου. Έχουμε ταρικίους ηχθείς εκ πόντου και προποντίδος. Έχουμε αλιφάζους ηχθείς και άλλας εκ διοσκουρίας τραπεζούντος, Συνόπης και Ηρακλείας. Μάλιστα, έχουμε νυχτείς απανταχώτεν του κόσμου. Χαίρετε και καλώς ήλθετε εις το μείζον πολιτήριον ενταυτή. Υπότι αρώματα εκ Κορίνθου και Κρήτης. Ωραίε, βοήε εκ Κυρίνης και εξ Αθηνών και ίνος εκ Τάσου Τεχερόδου. Ή αναζητήσετε μάλλον τι, δυνατόν εστι ευρίσκην έτητε ίνον παρία. Έχουμε αγία κεραμία εκ Κορίνθου και άλλα στινάς σπουδαίας απομιμήσεις εκ Μιλήτου. διεξαμβολόμενε τη δύση τυράννας, πίστεση των τηλέων, πώς γάρεξι και το και περισσή ναυτική αποκτησμή, επιήλθε αμέσως διακηρύνης έχουμε ναρτοποιούς και καμίνους, βρίαστες πονκίτας άρτους ήτινες ισίαν επίκλητη τη Διονύσιο τραπέζι και πλακούντας, όντινον ουδέποτε εγεύσαστε. Ονίσαστε άρτους ήκατε προς χάριν των προσφυλών ή προς χάριν της εις ηκτήτος, η ζήτε ομού. Όπισθεν του πολιτηρίου ευρύσις την μάνδραν μετά της ύλης. Εγκαυτή ευρύσις ρηθίνης και ύλην εκ Θεσσαλίας και Μακεδονίας, εις περολίγη την εσκάπηλη έκου συνάδειαν. Αλλά όμως ήλθες εις των τέλειων τόπων. Ναι, η ύλη Ελλάδης συγκρίτε προς κόπας αξιολόγων νέων έντα επιχλήματος εξαιρέτου. Σκοπής οικοδομηνικίαν μία φύης καιρών. Πολίων εστί μέθερον, αναγκαίων τάραχος και λευκόχρους πάλι, ακηφισίους, δίνους, σκόμπρους και τρίγλας εξ ευξήνου πόντου. Έχομεν ταρικίους ηχθείς εκ πόντους και προποντίδους. Έχομεν αλιβάστους ηχθείς και άλλας εκ διοσπουρίας, τραπεζούντος, Συνόπης και Ηρακλείας. Μάλιστα, έχομεν ηχθείς απανταχόντεν του κόσμου. Έχομεν πόδας βαμακεράς εξ Αιγύπτου και οδόνας αρίστας. Έχομεν ράπτας αριστοτεχνίτας. Χαίρετε και καλώς ήλθετε εις το μείζον πολιτήριον ενταυτή. Ευώδια αρώματα εκ Κορίνθου και Κρήτης. Ωραία βοήε εκ Κυρίνης και εξ Αθηνών και ίνος εκ Θάσου και Καιρόδου. Ή αναστήσετε μάλλον τι, δυνατόν εστι ευρύστημε είτε ίνον Μαρίας. Έχομεν Αγία Κεραμία εκ Κορίνθου και άλλας δυνάστους θέας απομιμήσεις εκ Μιλήτου. Αλόκοτον τα μάλα. Τι έστι τούτο. Έχομεν πόδας βαμακεράς εξ Αιγύπτου και οδόνας αρίστας. Έχομεν ράπτας αριστοτεχνίτας. Και δηλαδή εξαμβολόμενε τη δύση τυράννας, δύστεση των ηλαίων, πώς γάρεξι και το και περισσή ναυτική αποκλεισμή, επιήλθε αμέσως διακηρύνης έχομεν αρτοποιούς και καμίνους. Βρίαστες πονκίτας άρτους ήτινες ισίαν επίκλητη τη Διονύσιο τραπέζι και πλακούντας, όντινον ουδέποτε εγεύσαστε. Ονίσαστε άρτους ήκατε προς χάριν των προσφυλών ή προς χάριν της εις ηκτήτος, η ζήτε ομού. Όπισθεν του πολιτηρίου ευρύσις την μάνδραν μετά της ύλης. Ενταυτή ευρύσις ρηθίνης και ύλην εκ Θεσσαλίας και Μακεδονίας, εις περολίγη την εσκάπηλη έκου συνάδειαν. Αλλά όμως ήλθες εις των τέλειων τόπων. Ναι, η ύλη Ελλάδης συγκρίτε προς κόπας αξιολόγων νέων έντα επιχλήματος εξαιρέτου. Σκοπής οικοδομηνικίαν μία φύης καιρών. Το ηχθιοπολίον εστί μέθερον, αναγκαίων τάραχος και λευκόχρους πάλι.
Choose your opponent.
The rock from Athens is about to be crushed.
It ends here!
Rock of Athens will crush you!
I'm putting you down!
Choose your opponent.
I don't want to fight right now.
As you wish, Misthios.